Let's see. See what's going on. So, part 4. 2226. We're just gonna get right into it. Okay, that's where we left off at. And the past life card was biblical. So, in looking at the metaphysical properties of 2226, it is equivalent to Zera or Zahra, which represents rising. Son of Simeon, that's my dad's name too. Zohar, also called Zohar, rising. Well, Simeon represents obedience, first and foremost. You also connect that to Dominican Republic as well. But furthermore, let me look at oh, chill. Hold on. A thought springing from and belonging to that in consciousness signifies Zera. Hold on. Wait, went too far. Descendants of Zera. Rising of light, sunrise, birth of a child, germination of a seed, beginning of light, brightness, splendor, the rise of new light, understanding, and the consciousness. So that in connection to where we left off in part 3 of this, flip the script, 2226, which has to do with this, the rising, the seeding of the light. Of what exactly? Ooh, okay. Shadow, different deck. The shadow comes out again. That which is old is due season. That which is old, the season is now. Show me this energy. Rising of the visionary artist, Python, life path 11. I express my vision, the seeding of light of expressing your vision, apprentice. Now, this is clarifying that past life card that came through of biblical and directing the energy towards 2226, Galactic Federation, Alchemy, and the Philosopher's Stone. Obviously the truth's been coming out, the truth's been out there, but the ignorance thereof, that will be the splitting of the two worlds. So, and it all began with the northern lights. The archangel in the corner of the north, or in the sector of the north, that's Uriel, which has to do with patterns, understanding. Okay? Fire as well. Seeing the patterns, reactivation of soul memory, activation of the sixth sense. 6-6. Okay. This is going towards that message again of those who are ready to experience the fullness of their soul will. And those that don't, you're not being forced to, but you will be separated from the world of those who will. Rising of light, sunrise, birth of a child, germination of a seed. Some of you may have a child that's a life path 11. If you don't have one yet, or if you do, life path 11, the number 11, the 11th is of importance here too. The first conscious awakening to the presence of this new inner light or understanding. The sun rises in the east, and the east signifies the within. That's Raphael, the heart chakra, the lion, Judah. If you're seeing 744, this is for you. If you're seeing that number 744 quite often, or 772, but 744 really does indicate the lion's energy when we're looking at the metaphysical properties in connection to the metaphysical Bible. So, the Philosopher's Stone, you have the key. You're able to 744 on the timer. Okay. Whew. Felt that. All right. Tell me what's go ahead. Entrepreneur. Something hasn't been working to your advantage, but it has been because you're the one creating what it is that you are looking for. And this is going to set you off into expansion financially. Jupiter and Taurus closing out. We're entering Jupiter and Gemini. Gemini represents the third house of communication, networking, distribution, but it's also the house of all information, of all of the other houses as well. But it's the first level in understanding the vibration of the universe, or 369, or light. Commander. I am in command. I express. That's third house, communication. I create. This could also be fifth house, second house energy. Commander, I am in command. Aries, first house, I am. And speaking of the directions, that's confirmation. And then speaking of the light, there goes the light bulb. And Metatron's cube, star. Also speaking of the sixth chakra, the mind's eye. Symbolism is important right now for whoever you are. Haru, hero, Haru, 1008, magician. Symbolism is important because just looking at these symbols and having them placed somewhere where you can just, you don't even have to analyze it. Just have it somewhere where you can just look at it. And nature will take its course. It's time for you to pave a new path here to create wealth. And this is again back to the system overload. It's already here. It's already in your brain, but it's time to bring it down to earth, as above, so below. It's time to bring it down into the body, into your hands, to begin to create this so you can be in command of it. Yeah, same way this visionary artist is handling this sphere. And it's coming through as fear. That reminds me of what I was watching on Netflix, where this guy had a sphere in his hand. And that was an example of him holding infinity in his hand. The earth or any other planet may be, or the sun may be this grand ball. And to us, it's so far ahead of us that it seems so large, but we can hold something in our hand and we're still holding infinity, because we can see where, infinity has no end, but we also have an ability to see things where they end. It's little things of that nature that if you allow yourself to really experience the simplicity of life, that magician energy within you is no other. Look at this. This eye has been coming through here quite a bit. Quite a bit. And the magician, that's the third time, and that's 3 eyes. Some of you have an ability that's been passed down to you from generation to generation to generation. Planet to planet, galaxy to galaxy. And the solar flare is reminding you of that. Didn't the sky appear this way? That's why it's important to heal that inner child, so you can see beyond this world, because it's the child that has the gift to see beyond. Some of you, when it comes to corporations or working corporate, you're a corporate shaman. You are where you're supposed to be in terms of recreating harmony in different sectors as it relates to the planet, so that way everything could rise at one time. Geronimo, you see him rising? You know this deep down in your heart, though. Whoever you are, you know this already. Just confirming what you know, boom. Wow. Split the deck, main male me. Look at that with the child. Ooh. Mm. This is really confirming what was just said. Big time. Yep. Mother, father, child. This message, I'm not telling you anything you don't know, just confirming it that it's time for you to step into your abilities, your sector of responsibility, because it's time for something when it comes to what feels as though it's in control to end. The change is here. The change is here. Speaking of occupational work, some of you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Because you're clearing the energy of that space that you're in, and in doing so with that corporate shaman card is awakening other parts of your abilities. It's the order that you're going through. It's the order, step by step. Privileged lady. Shit is, huh? Came out again? Okay. The moment you enjoy where you are at now and all that it's teaching you or reminding you of, there goes the quantum leap. But just because I'm saying that is given the energy of someone who would do that, but still focus on, okay, when is this going to change? You have to release when something is going to change as far as something in the future, because what you're doing now is affecting that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, work, something regarding work here. There's something you enjoy doing that a part of there's a position that you're in your life right now that you enjoy, but you're surrounded by other people who have this toxic mindset where you are at in this place. Let's say if this has to do with work. Stay focused on what it is that you enjoy. Disconnect yourself from those people who have a complaint about every little thing, especially those who want to complain about how slow a day is going. You're going to really be mindful of that and disconnect yourself from that energy, because all it's doing is showing the lack of creation one has within themselves, and time is a construct of creation as well. 420 Taurus energy. It's time for you to be high off life. Be married to yourself, your foundation within your body, within yourself, and then this will show itself outside of you. Because right now there's an opposite of that. This is going into what I just said too. You're in a position that you enjoy, or a job that you enjoy, but you got people that you are working next to or around who always got something negative to say. Disconnect yourself, because at the end of that day, all you went there to do is get your resources together so you can do what it is that you have a passion for. Some of you have to really disconnect yourself from creating friendships. And again, friendships, FRI, abbreviation for the word Friday. For the word Friday, Friday is ruled by Venus. Venus has to do with your core values, your sacred core values, and this is what causes you to do and make the decisions that you make to bring you material security and emotional security. But after those three letters, FRI, is the word end. So in these situations, or in this ship, there's always going to be an ending for you to transfer into another form of transportation or movement. Don't get stuck there. Main male. For some of you, this is a masculine energy. or a sign that represents masculine energy, fire sign, air, occupation. There's something about that. What's some of that? A marriage, a couple, or a couple of people. 343. For some of you, if you're seeing that number 343, the number 4 foundation is in the center of 33 this is what you're mastering. Then you have house here. There's something that you were supposed to learn when you were growing up, when you were being raised, that is coming through in the areas of work for you to overcome it. Family, yeah. For you to overcome it. This card number is 21, so that's the completion of the cycle. Sirens right now. 929, Archangel Michael. Ooh-wee. It's 929. Sirens outside. Both of those represent Archangel Michael. You got family room here. There's a severance that's happening. When it comes to the home. Mind you, you have the courtship card of marriage, number 4, the house, which also represents the foundation or 4th house energy. We have the main male, number 1 in reverse, 21 after that. 21 minus 1 is 20. Some of you, this has got something to do with father issues as to why you're unable to express yourself. Gotta let that go. Gotta let that go. The train horn. If you don't let it go, it's going to keep you off track. This is showing up in relationships. 2 swords, 930. Moon in Libra. The seed of within your subconscious mind as it relates to harmony and relationship is a lot of disharmony because of the way you were raised. Remember, you chose who you chose as your parents to evolve. Stop blaming people. And you'll see how much faster you'll move on into a period of grace in your life. If you have children, your children will tell you a lot about what it is that you're still holding on to when it comes to things that you have yet to overcome. Some of you, if you do have children, you may find yourself hugging them. One side of it, this hugging is coming through as a smother because you didn't receive that love as a child. For others, hug your children more. Especially for those of you who were raised by a single mother who played the father role. Because you got here the star mother. How can you mother yourself at the top of this deck? Mm-hmm. What's the collective signature today? Yellow cosmic star. Affirmation of the yellow cosmic star. I endure in order to beautify. In order to bring order to the chaos, yellow cosmic star has to endure situations to bring the beauty to it. Transcending art. I'm seeing somebody with a Jupiter and Pisces, or a lot of Pisces placements. And Pisces, as it rules the 12th house, it embodies all of the signs. I seal the store of elegance with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of free will. Let's see. You are a star seed. You contain the holographic seed packet of your evolution into the mind of light and the energy that directs you towards wholeness. This resonance offers an expanded view of the larger self and new ways of perceiving reality. Through self acceptance, you are gifted with this journey. Yellow star is ignition as a cosmic milkweed explosion of resonant sparks. It is the launching pad from which you can hear the rumble of the rocket of your accelerated evolution. The energy of the yellow star may be experienced as a gentle rocking that becomes a floating, that becomes a floating and spiraling sensation, ending in a rush of feeling as you move into expanded reality. This sensation has been described as gently cascading fireworks, shimmering bursts of the tapestry of creation. Cascade into this uncharted perspective. Float on the cosmic winds wherever destiny directs, arching back to this reality with this new experience of self. Yellow star seeds, yellow stars, star seeded gift is the revelation of the harmony that unites all things. Wow, if that's your galactic signature, yellow star or yellow cosmic star, that message right here about the home and partnerships that you've been around. You may have Pluto in the seventh house or Pluto in Libra generation. A lot of your transformation comes through relationships or seeing others' relationships and the way it has an effect on you and your maturity. And there we go, specific energy with Pisces, 306, March 6th. That's legit Jupiter and Pisces, Deacon. So 86, you may have been born in the year 86. 4 years ago could be significant. Been picking up on that energy lately, the last 4 to 6 years. 936 right now. Oh shit. Wow. That was an insider. Adjudication, mature woman. Yo, 4 to 6 is right here. Unexpected income. An ending that for some of you, this change in your life began when someone may have passed, a mature man, unexpectedly due to bad health, from despair, mental imprisonment. That started from when they were a child, and they could be concerned about you here, and they're asking you to change. And once you change, 911, literally, you'll become the privileged one. That's okay. Speaking of 4 to 6, this is how it's showing up here. 20 to 30 years old, that 10-year range could be significant. Nothing to worry about. You are highly protected, but this is just whoever this is for. Um, it's time to get on your shit, basically. You know, you never give it more than you can handle. That's wild. Or someone older than you, a significant masculine older than you, passing unexpectedly. Pathway, false person, distant horizons, marriage. This could even be the reason why someone connects to certain people in relationships looking for love. You want to be loved. I mean, who doesn't, you know? You could have Pluto in the fourth house. That, I could see that. That's my placement. Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, anywhere Pluto is, it can show you some shit. But hmm. Pluto in the fourth. Message. This is coming up under the main male that's in reverse. False person. Shuffle this. Somebody's learning a lesson though. 32. That's here too. Coming out of that Saturn return. Shit got real, huh? Oh, yeah, unexpected income. 727. A message. Family. Unexpected income, family room. What is going on here? What's this message? Clarify main mail. Pathway. We on point about something here. Gift. Just do. Something that was taken from you. It's coming through as information, especially with Jupiter going into Gemini and then us going into Gemini season. There's some information that you don't have that when you receive it, it opens up a lot of pathways for you. Pathway, gift. This is coming through there's an older woman here, two people under judgment. Somebody struggled a lot because of this situation here. Again, not blaming anybody, but The story behind the story. Two people working together, keeping information closed. Now they show me 2006. That makes sense though. 2005, 2006 was the last time we had this similar energy in terms of the northern lights or aurora borealis showing through. Was it 2005, 2019, 14? Because it does cause disturbance in communication. So if something was not communicated 19, 20 years ago, these solar storms are bringing in that information back in to your hippocampus, where memory is stored. This keeps coming up. 33, which represents the hangman energy. So this main male in reverse message, unexpected income, family. This is an ascended master that you're working with at this time, giving you information about false people that you've known since you were a child. 188. What's 188? That's coming through hot. Shit making me hot. Whoa, alas. Oh, a passionate cry of grief or despair. Huh. Okay. Because everybody's journey is different. This is why once you rise in energy, 22, 26 of rising, your rising sign is going to play a beautiful role right now. You'll be able to see things for what it is. Some forgiveness is to reconcile, others are not. Don't put too much pressure on it either. Distant horizons. What's this? Great fortune, 26. What's in the distant horizons with this great fortune? Gotta be mindful of who's surrounding you. This came out reverse. Occupation and change. Gotta be mindful who's around you. It's blocking a change. Not everything needs to be reconciled. Respectfully, though. Change. That's a confirmation. Not everything has to be reconciled. Bad health. For this to come out, when occupation came out in reverse, this was at the bottom of the deck when occupation came out of reverse and it comes out in bad health. That's confirming that now. Main female, there go that child card once again. And then the imprisonment card. And then despair right behind it. Cards is just following each other, huh? They said, no, that's what it is, y'all. So for anyone wanting to put something together that ain't supposed to be, go about your business. Remember that train horn from earlier. Okay.